Hey folks, today we're going to be hopefully finishing up this little model of mine. So let's get started. I'm going to put on the bits that I have painted, these guys here. Focus, yeah, it's focusing today. Alright, so let's going to put those bits on. We are going to make, before we do that, we're going to make a drop step, and then we're going to use some titchy grabs and form the grab irons. Just the little stuff that's left here. So take out couplers. There we go. Chassis side. All right. We got a lot of grab irons to do, but let's make the drop step first. So when this unit was repainted into CP, rail 5-inch stripes, they added a drop step, not a drop step, a solid step right here. So we're going to make one out of 20 thou scrap styrene. They've already compared this to what the model needs, so it's in my own head it's too wide, so we're going to cut it this. And let's cut it off there. All right, so making the drop step, we're gonna make sure it's square. This is handy to have a mat so you can see it's square. Now, how deep do we want it? Go by memory here. Right, here it is. Keep looking for my bloody knives. There we go. So on the face of this, I want to put, I'm going to use some 10 by 30. Cut off a bit. Glue. Trying to glue it to your own fingers. Almost there. Okay. Let that dry for now. we'll come back to it in a bit. We'll trim it up, and my plan is to put 2 pieces of wire in these 2 mounting holes. Where's the second one there? There it is. These guys. So we're finding the grab iron holes, so we have to got a poker. We put a decal over top of them, right? So there. There, so we got, we're all low, come on, focus, buddy. All located on the back. You can see the little dots. Okay. Oh yeah, there's ones on the side and top of it. Okay. Tissue grabs. Yay. I like tissue grabs. They're cheap, easy to find, relatively good. Alright, so I'm going to take each one of them and square it up. So I'm just squaring up the grab iron. Now, the way these mount on the model is, if this is the body of the unit, well, here's the body of the unit, right? They don't mount straight in. There's an angle to them. So you take your pliers here. You just go bend. Bend. I guess it wasn't really clear on that. Here's the sprue for the Kato unit, and you can see how it's straight here and then it bends into the body. Okay, so when I put this in, look like that, okay? So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those ones. So there are the top grab for the front and the side grab. Okay, and we need to fabricate 2 straight grabs for the nose of the unit. So rather than take the titchy and make it straight, we'll just grab some 12.5 wire. So there, 12.5 wire. We're going to make ourselves super simple, right? These are the straight grabs for the front. The ones you get with the Kato unit, they're not. They're supposed to be straight in their drops. I don't understand, but it's a straight one. Then vent it in. Cut. All right. All right, so where is my phone? Okay, we need to look at prototype photo. So here's the front of 5500, and those front grabs seem to be black, right? Which is useful. Another shot of 5500. Yeah, they seem to be black. This is the extra drop step we're making right here on the left-hand side. We need to find a picture of the rear of the unit. I have one somewhere. Here's a 5517 in the same paint scheme, and you can see all the grabs on the rear of the unit are in fact black. So that's easy. Now we have to find a picture, and these two are black. All right. Okay. Take my handy piece of wood. I'm looking for my Tamiya tape. Hang them off the side of a piece of wood. So just double the tape over on itself. And make it tight. There we are. Let me stick them on. Those are extra. We got the two straight side of the nose. 1, 2. This one here I'm not too happy with. And then the straight grabs we made. And one more. Like that. Take another piece of Tamiya tape. And this is just to hold things while we do our thing. So this is ready for paint. So they're mounted, it's hard to focus here. So they're mounted off the edge so I can get both top and bottom. Yeah, so why don't I hit them with primer, hit them with black, and then let them sit. Right, so carrying on, got our 2 holes. We need to make a mount for this drop step. So probably the easiest way, I'm guessing, is to take one of these titchy grabs. If I can get one out of the bag. Just one, please. Oh, okay, one fell up by itself. All right. Get my optimizer back on here. Make sure this is going to fit in the hole. Okay, it goes in. So if we load that up with CA, like load it up with CA, shove it in the hole, and once it's set up, cut off the front. Making sure there's no excess CA on the top. So let that sit. Okay, good. So looking at a prototype photo again. Where are you? We got the MU receptacle, and usually there's a piece to the left of that stanchion. It's not there. If I can find you a different photo that has it, you'll see what I mean. Oh, it's 5500 again. There's 17. You can't really see it in that photo. May actually be a spotting feature for this locomotive. There we go. Okay, so here's a Tuscan unit. This is what, 39. Okay, so there's the MU, and then here there's the little bracket there. Well, it's not on our model. You see, it's on that one, but it's not on 5500. Doesn't exist. It's not there. So we don't have to put that on, which is nice. But if we did, these are the bits that would have gone there, but these are the MU receptacles from Jeff Briggs. Take them off. And I need canopy glue, basically a white glue. It's good for something like this because it dries clear. So if you do mess it up, if I can get any out of this, it's almost time for a new bottle. Here we go. Put this on a bit of card. Okay. A little dab. A little dab of glue. Stick your tongue out. And need something to move this around. There we are. Just going to line up. Okay, the other side. Relatively painless. A bit more. So this canopy glue is just like white glue, except it's got a polymer in it. Keeps it flexible. It's quite nice. Yeah, if you get a little extra glue in the model, it doesn't matter. It's going to dry clear. You got some on the back here, so you just kind of, yeah, it's fine. There, so it's like that. And like that. Beauty. Jason Schron, beauty, eh? All right. So I'll show you these other bits here. I'm not putting them on, but if you were going to, if you had another unit, it would go right there, that side. But we're not. Okay. Drop step. So let that set up for a little bit. No, it's not a drop step. So I need to paint the top black. And I'm keeping the arms on here so we can manipulate it until actually put it on the model, because I can keep this arm on as long as I want. Let's cut this one off here. Right, paint it up, put it on the model. When it's set, come and clip off the end, give it a little touch up. Okay, black paint. F1. Might have to do a couple coats. I like to, if I'm going to brush paint, I want to make sure my paints are thin. Take some glue. Okay. That in focus at all? Hurry up and drive, an impatient modeler. Let's go. There we go. Let's put that down for a bit. Let that dry up. I'm going to need this for painting, so I'll put it back where I needed it. Now these little containers here, you can get from the dollar store, at least here in Calgary you can. And they're great because they got a little seal on there. So I put isopropyl alcohol in this one. When I'm done painting, I can clean off my brush. Aha, clean. Alright. So let him set. So let me go and paint the grabs. I think they're ready to be painted. And looking at finishing up pretty soon. Alright, so I've painted the grabs. Now one thing you notice that the stanchions, when they hit the sill, are all black. Black there. Here along the side, you can see they're all black. When they hit the sill, they're black. So we got to do that now, because on my model, they're not, right? So we'll take our time and grab another, the same paintbrush we used before, XF1. There we go. That looks okay. A little detail, it helps out. Okay, good. Clean off the brush. The grabs are right now they're drying, so once they're ready, we'll put them in. Okay. I want to put this drop step where it needs to go. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to come in with this grab, cut. There. You got two protruding thingies. Grab the where did he go? There you are. Grab this new step. See how well does he fit. It's good. I'm going to clean up the paint on the front a little bit. I can load up the back of this with that same canopy glue we used for the MU receptacles. Stuff is almost cured, so it makes it really tacky, but it'll work for us here. Okay. Put you on there. Just helping it schmoo. Not sitting right. Okay. Took out the big guns, bringing out the CA. And let it cure. You can see that. So when that's cured, you give it about 5 minutes. I'll nip off the excess styrene, and then I'll touch it up with a little bit of black, and it'll be good. All right, grab irons. Lots and lots of grab irons. Gonna put them in now. I'm gonna start at the back. These are and just a touch of CA. And last one. Okay, see how our little step is doing. He's nice and dry. So we'll cut this off flush. Like that. Back to our XF1. There. That looks like a good drop step. I might take a little bit of black. What do I want to do white? Nah, just leave it. Don't want a Calvin and Hobbes things. Good enough as is. Done with the grab irons. Clean off my brush. Yikes. And folks, there you have it. That's all the details in the SD40 shell. I think at this point we're going to call this build finished. And I'd like to thank you for your patience and for watching these videos. It makes doing the build a whole lot more difficult, but I think in the end, if I'm able to share with you something, you might you know, take away something from it. That's perfect. That's what this is about. That's what the hobby's about. You know, sharing with each other and learning and growing and finding out new techniques. I think this is a model I'll be proud to offer someone. Hey, you want to be a pusher? Here's some straight 40s for you. So I got two more of these to make. 5517. He's got interesting spotting feature. He's got far grills in the back and snow shields, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do 47. He also has snow shields. I haven't decided on the third Action Red unit, but again, guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, either on Facebook or on YouTube. And yeah, thank you so much. Take care.